What's happening there, guys, and welcome back to our channel. After actor Peter Dinklage slammed Disney's plans for a live-action version of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the company is on the defensive. Let's check out why Peter Dinklage slams Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs' remake. Number 5. The recreation of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. In June 2021, the company announced that breakout sensation Rachel Zegler had been hired as the eponymous figure in a recreation of the 1937 film, which was Disney's first animated picture and a box office hit. There were rumors about another live-action Disney picture based on Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, centering on Snow White's sister Rose Red, before the announcement of a conventional live-action remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Unfortunately, by May 29, 2021, the project appeared to have been abandoned. Mark Webb, probably most famous for the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man films, will helm the live-action adaptation, which starred Gal Gadot as the Wicked Queen. Rachel Zegler was selected as Snow White on June 22, 2021. Gal Gadot was chosen as the Evil Queen on November 3, 2021. Andrew Burnap was selected as Jonathan, a new character who's described as a Robin Hood-like guy who acts as Snow White's romantic interest and accompanies her into the war on January 12, 2022. Number 4. Peter Dinklage on the Marc Maron podcast. In a recent session of the Marc Maron podcast, Dinklage spoke out against the remake. Even as it revisits a narrative with problematic dwarf representation, the Emmy Award-winning Game of Thrones performer, who has achondroplasia, claimed that he was taken aback with the studio's delight of hiring a Latina protagonist. Take a step away and consider what you're up to. It's incomprehensible to me. Around an hour into the 80-minute show, he said, "You're modern in one aspect, but you're still producing that ridiculous backward narrative about seven dwarves living together in a cave, man." Dinklage insisted that he meant truly no insult to anyone, and that he was sending, quote, "all love and admiration to the actors and the individuals who felt they were doing the right thing." His annoyance, on the other hand, was evident. "Have I done anything from my soapbox to assist the cause?" he continued. "I believe I'm not making enough noise." Number 3. The online backlash against the remake. He said that a more sympathetic version of the 85-year-old picture with a, quote, fresh modern spin on it would be eagerly supported, but he wasn't convinced otherwise. Dinklage's comments gained traction online, and Disney issued a statement on the next Tuesday in response to his worries, as reported by Variety and other publications. With these 7 characters, we're adopting a new approach and have been working with representatives of the dwarvism community to avoid perpetuating prejudices from the original animated film, a spokeswoman said. As the film enters production following a protracted development phase, we look forward to sharing more. Dinklage stated on the podcast that he is not involved with any group. He has previously voiced apprehension about speaking on behalf of other individuals his size, speaking to New York Times Magazine in 2012 that, quote, "each person my size does have a different life, a different background." Number 2. Activists in support for Peter Dinklage. Nonetheless, his remarks on the film gathered steam on social media, with many high-profile writers as well as activists expressing their support. Dinklage, who rose to prominence with performances such as a heartbroken man inside the station agent, as well as a pugilistic children's book publisher and Elf, informed NPR in 2012 that he has sought to find jobs that defy the stereotyped roles assigned to actors of his height, but he hasn't always succeeded. He noted at the time, "You have to make a livelihood. I don't hold it against anyone else who chooses to portray roles they wish they hadn't, because at the ending of the day, nobody is completely satisfied with our work." Number 1. What's next for Peter Dinklage? Peter Dinklage isn't much of a vocalist, and sword fighting isn't something he's very good at, but it was the chance to hone those abilities that drew him to the upcoming film musical Cyrano, in which Dinklage stars as a crooning jousting poet. "It has to intimidate me," he said. "I'm drawn to everything that terrifies me." The 52-year-old actor initially handled the subject in a stage musical created and produced by Dinklage's wife Erica Schmidt and included songs penned by members of the band The National. Schmidt's Cyrano, which had its off-Broadway premiere in late 2019, has now been adapted into a spectacular film directed by Joe Wright, in which the main character secretly courted his true love Roxanne, portrayed by Haley Bennett, through letters sent by the obsessed soldier Christian, performed by Kelvin Harrison Jr. Peter Dinklage has been tremendously successful in his acting career, hence receiving backlash for his side, and his fans can be troublesome for Disney. Nevertheless, lots of folks are looking forward to the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs remake. Subscribe for more such content, and I'll catch you guys later in another video. Bye for now.